Snakes. They inspire fear and loathing, fascination and awe. To some cultures, they are pure evil. Others worship them as gods. The snake is a creature like no other, a spellbinding seductress, a killing machine. Now, high-definition cameras capture the breathtaking spectacle of snakes in action like never before. This is the beauty of snakes. Snakes are perhaps the most mesmerizing creatures on Earth. Beneath a mosaic of shimmering scales, their slim, supple bodies move with elegance. They glide over the planet with speed and stealth. Their sleek, powerful curves are dressed in some of nature's most magnificent colors and patterns. We will explore every aspect of their mysterious lives. How they mate, give birth, hunt and feed, move and sense the world around them, all in startling detail. Snakes live almost everywhere on the planet. They thrive on land, in trees, and in water. Almost 3,000 different species. And all of them natural-born killers. From a newly hatched garter snake, just 6 inches long, to the 30-foot anaconda, they all must kill to survive. Their hunger satisfied, most snakes prefer peace and solitude until it's time to mate. Deep in the rainforest of Latin America, a female rainbow boa is ready to breed. But first, she needs to shed her skin. Unlike most animals, snakes grow until they die. Their skin does not grow with them. Uncomfortable in a coat that has grown tight and dry, the boa moves restlessly, trying to release her old skin. It's a process she'll go through 3 or 4 times a year. To ease shedding, snakes secrete a highly scented oil between the old skin and the new one. Still moist, the boa's scales glimmer and shine. Here, the clarity of high-definition video shows how the rainbow boa got its name. Each scale acts like a prism, refracting light in a colorful glow. But it is the smell of her new skin, rather than the color, that will attract a mate. Aroused by her scent, the male boa follows the female's trail on the night air. When he finally reaches her, he coils around her and begins his seduction. Garter snakes have one of the most dramatic mating rituals in the world. In eastern Canada, a female red-sided garter emerges from 6 months of winter hibernation. Soon after leaving her den, she emits a scent through her skin. This potent perfume attracts the attention of male garters up to 20 miles away. One by one, they come. The larger female is soon inundated with suitors, driven to frenzy by her smell. In an hour, she is lost beneath a tangle of over 100 squirming bodies, known as a mating ball. Within the writhing mass, each of the males pushes and shoves his rivals out of the way, trying to be the first to mate with the female. Only one of them will succeed. The struggle can go on for a week. After mating, the victorious male inserts a plug inside the female, preventing other males from breeding with her. Eventually, the exhausted males unscramble themselves and go their separate ways. 3 months later, the female will be ready to give birth. This checkered garter snake is feeling restless, and no wonder. She is about to give birth to 30 wriggling babies. Each tiny snake takes only seconds to break through its transparent egg sac. The babies must emerge quickly in order to breathe. The entire brood is born within half an hour. Then, mothering duties over, the newborns are on their own. Only 2 of these babies will make it to maturity. The rest will fall victim to predators, starvation, and the elements. To survive, they must hunt. Tiny curved teeth clamp onto prey like this earthworm with a fierce grip. Swallowed alive, the worm will die from acids in the snake's stomach. Barely 30 minutes old, and already an instinctive killer. Not all snakes have live births. Most species lay eggs. In the American Midwest, the corn snake lives close to farmyards and crops, where it feasts on a plentiful supply of rodents. This female mated a week ago and has just laid 8 eggs in a nest of rotting leaves. Parenting is now over. she will not be back. Three months later, the unborn snakes twist and wriggle in their shells. A tiny tooth on the end of their snouts helps them slit an opening in the surface. After breaking through, they often retreat back into their shells for several hours' rest. It may be 2 days before they leave the shell for good. Slipping away from their nest, the odds are stacked against the hatchlings. Like all snakes, they will have to rely on a powerful array of senses to survive.